Forget Amazon KDP. If you're serious about selling digital products, you need to sell here instead. Because relying on third-party marketplaces means you're stuck paying listing fees, fighting competitors, and racing to the bottom on pricing. In this video, I'll show you a better way, one that gives you more profit, more control, and a whole lot more freedom. So everyone says to start with Amazon, KDP, or Etsy. But here's what they're not telling you. While these platforms are popular, they come with some serious downsides that most creators actually overlook when they're just getting started. So the first issue we need to talk about is fees. Platforms like Etsy and Amazon KDP charge you for listings, take a cut of every sale, and may even charge extra for advertising just to be seen, not even guarantee a sale. So that adds up really quickly, as you can imagine, and eats into your profits before you even make a sale. Let's talk about another major problem, which is competition. These platforms are saturated. That is just a fact. So it means you're competing with thousands, sometimes millions, guys, of other sellers. Even if your product truly is better, you're constantly going to be battling for attention and undercutting your prices just to stay visible. So at the end of the day, you're doing yourself a serious disservice. Guess what? You also don't get to control the customer experience. Now, this is huge because you can't customize your branding or build meaningful relationships with your buyers. Your branding is important. In the beginning, it shouldn't be your sole focus, but you should have a little bit of branding so that people can recognize your brand. You want to be recognizable, right? And with these platforms, you can't do that. You're not in control with that, which means not only do they not recognize you right off the bat, but you can't build a relationship with them. And that might be the most important thing of all when it comes to building a brand and a business, is the relationship that they see with you. And then this is by far the worst part. You don't control your customer list. Amazon and Etsy do. They control your customer list. You don't have any say in what that list looks like. Amazon and Etsy control it. Now, these platforms can change their algorithm, their policies, or their fees at literally any given time. Sellers have woken up to simply having their shops shut down, their income completely cut off, and their products buried under these algorithm updates that they have zero control over. Now, imagine that happening to you after all the hard work you've put in. So if you're trying to build a sustainable business, not just make a quick buck, then depending on these third-party marketplaces puts your entire business and income at risk. So instead of your business being on somebody else's platform, I want to show you how to build your own foundation. One where you control your income, your branding, and your growth with no gatekeepers required. So have you ever sold on Amazon, KDP, or Etsy? What was your experience like? Share it in the comments below. I would love to hear what went well and what didn't. And if you want to learn our entire process for creating and selling your own digital products, along with copy scripts, Canva templates, and other done-for-you tools, be sure to check out our new free training linked in the description below this video. Now, like we said before, if the platform owns your audience, guess what? They own your income. That is the problem here. Imagine building a following of thousands of customers, and then outside of this platform, you have no way to reach them. That is the true trap of these third-party marketplaces. You can have the best product, super loyal customers, and strong reviews, but if Amazon or Etsy changes the rules, guess what? Your income disappears overnight. That's why owning your audience is so essential. It's your business, it's your brand, you're putting in the work, so you have to own them. So think about it this way. If you have an email list, when somebody joins that email list, they have a direct line to you and you to them. This way, you're able to build trust, deliver real value to them, promote other offers, and stay top of mind. Like, you're staying on top of their mind because they're seeing you more often, all without paying for ads or relying on somebody else's algorithm. Email marketing is also one of the highest converting tools you can use. Unlike social media, where your posts might get buried or go unheard or unseen, emails go straight to your subscribers' inboxes. Like, literally right to it. Plus, think of it this way. People that join your email list are already interested in your offer and what you have to say. You're not playing a guessing game here. And you can start small. This doesn't have to be overwhelming. You're going to create a simple lead magnet, so think something like a checklist, a template, or even a one-page guide. Offer it for free in exchange for their name and their email address. Then send regular emails to nurture those leads. And then you're eventually going to share your paid offer. This way they'll be warmed up, they'll have received something for free from you of value that's hopefully helped them. So this is how you create like, know, and trust. They like you, they know you, and they trust you enough to now pay you. So when you own your own audience, you can launch new new products faster, get feedback in real time, and generate sales without relying on somebody else to promote you and advertise you, right? Like you're not having to pay extra to let somebody else do that for you. You're doing it yourself. Building an email list is not just a strategy, it's your insurance policy, and we all need those. It's how you future-proof your business and your brand and create consistent, direct revenue on your own terms. Okay, great, but now once you have an email list to sell to, where do you actually get set up to sell these digital products and collect payment from people, right? Let me show you the easiest way to do so. So if you're looking for an all-in-one, beginner-friendly platform that's going to help you build your digital product business and sell, System.io is it. It gives you literally everything you need. So think checkout pages, email automation, sales funnels, and even course hosting all under one roof. What makes it even better is their super generous free plan. You can start completely free with up to 2,000 email subscribers, 3 sales funnels, and a blog. That means you can grow your digital product business without spending a dime upfront. That is huge. Unlike super complex tools that require you to stitch together 5 different tools and different websites and apps, System.io simplifies everything. No need to pay for email platforms, funnel builders, or checkout software separately. It's all together. You can create your lead magnet, build a landing page, set up all your email automation, and connect your digital product all from one simple dashboard. Guys, it's golden. There's also a drag and drop editor, so you do not need to know code or hire any kind of designer. And because everything is integrated, your tech headaches completely disappear. So many creators avoid starting a digital product business because they feel they need to know all of the tech. They need to have all of these different subscriptions to these different websites to piece everything together, and that is just not the case, especially with System.io. This platform is designed for creators that want simplicity, flexibility, and results without needing to become tech experts or professional marketers. It really does give you everything you need to start and grow your digital product business. You can start small, build your momentum, and scale without switching platforms or paying for all those other expensive tools, so just trust me, try it out. Okay, now the important stuff. Here is the step-by-step strategy we use to sell digital products consistently. So first step is to grow your audience. The best place to do this right now is YouTube. Okay, but why? Because YouTube content lives longer, it's evergreen, it builds trust so much quicker, and drives traffic better than most other platforms. When you post a video on YouTube, you can SEO optimize it so that it pops up in Google searches. It literally lives on YouTube forever. Unlike something like Instagram or TikTok, you'll see a video once and scroll past it and never see it again, right? Whereas YouTube, it's gonna keep popping up. It's gonna keep being shown to other people as long as the video is being watched. So YouTube really is the king for growing an audience. Step 2 is to create a freebie/lead magnet. So again, think small but powerful, like a checklist, a swipe file, a script, a template, a one-page guide. Like I said, small but valuable. You want this to be value-packed without you giving away all the information you know and without spending way too much time on your end as the creator. You're gonna go ahead and offer this in your YouTube video, put it in the description. And also, of course, you're gonna pin it in the comments of the video. So 3 different points for the consumer to see this freebie. Step 3 is to use this freebie to grow your email list. So within the content that you're making on YouTube, you're gonna ensure that the content can tie into this freebie, right? So if you're creating a freebie about a specific topic, make sure the topic of the video is in relation to that so that you can sell it and point to value within the video that helps the client or customer want to buy that freebie. It connects the freebie to the topic at hand. They're likely watching this video because they want the value from you already about this topic. Then the freebie is connected to it and they're like, oh, even more free value? No brainer. People are gonna go ahead and click on the link to get your freebie. They're gonna enter their name and their email in exchange for this. And guess what? Now you can talk to them directly because they're on your list, not a list Etsy has, not a list Amazon KDP controls. Step 4 is to survey and engage with your list to figure out their biggest problems. You're gonna do this so you can figure out what you can create your paid product around. What problems do people have that they need solutions to that maybe they can't really find anywhere else, or that they just maybe want directly from you because they resonate with you and how you speak and how you conduct yourself. This ensures your paid product that you're gonna take time, effort, and a lot of brain power to create is something they actually care about, not what you think they want. That's a mistake a lot of creators make. They create products based around what they think their ideal client and customer would want, rather than doing the market research and the direct research to get feedback from the people that would actually pay you. So step 5 is going to be to create that digital product around the pain points you hear from that feedback. This could be a workshop, an ebook, a template bundle, or even a mini course in the kind of digital product that would work the best with this specific topic. Step 6 is to set up a checkout page within System.io, and you're going to go ahead and link it in your emails. Then you're going to go ahead and continue to keep adding value. Through your weekly emails, you're going to include testimonials, mini case studies even, and even bonus tips. People love bonus, people love connecting, people need to connect to you, so you can even add self-stories, self-successes, things that you've overcome in relation to this topic, so they know you know what you're talking about, and they can relate to you even more. So this entire step-by-step strategy is simple, but it's so powerful. The more sales you're going to be able to generate. And that's without ads, without sales calls, or complicated launches. This is a repeatable system you can rinse and repeat and will help you scale. Start with one product and one freebie, and you're going to build from there. This is how you don't burn out, and this is how you provide the best value for your customer. Now, if you want to discover the most profitable digital product for you, you can download our totally free Profitable Digital Product Discovery Bot. So you do not need 5 digital products here. No, that's overkill. You just really need one that actually sells. So many creators burn out trying to sell ebooks, courses, memberships, coaching programs, and bundles all at once. Trust me when I say do not do that. Start with one specific product that's made for one specific person that solves one specific problem really well. You're gonna wanna choose a problem that your audience is already trying to solve themselves. So how do you figure out something like that, right? Well, you need to validate demand before you start to even build the product out. You can do this by sending a short survey, posting a poll, or simply asking them in your next email. Don't overthink it. Just put it out there, ask for people's opinions, and get feedback. So then, instead of making this huge course, start with something smaller like a 60-minute workshop or even a 10-page ebook. It's faster to make, easier to sell, and honestly, less riskier if it flops. Plus, you can always expand it or bundle it out later. You can always make it pretty and add the bow and add more and expand at a later point. But for now, you want to get it out, see how it does, and make sure that it sells right. And remember, your checkout experience for the customer needs to be simple. Don't overwhelm them, right? But you want to include things like testimonials, a clear offer, and even FAQs, so their answers are answered before they purchase. And keep your email focused on just one simple call to action per email. And by call to action, I mean calling them to take a step, calling them to purchase, calling them to click, calling them to download, right? Just one per email. You want to make this simple for yourself as well. So automate what you can, but make sure that you are staying involved. People do still need to hear from you and still need to know that there's a person behind this product if you want them to keep liking, knowing, and trusting you to come back. So reply to those emails, ask for feedback, and make your improvements based on real customer needs. Focus on what matters here and not the fluff. So, solving a real problem, showing up consistently, and serving your audience with value. Keep it simple and your business will grow faster with less stress. You do not need to play by the old rules here. When you own your audience and your platform and your product, you also own your future. Forget Amazon KDP. This is the way to build a simple, sustainable business online that gives you way more control and long-term success. And if you want to learn our entire process for creating and selling your own digital products, along with copy scripts, Canva templates, and other done-for-you tools, be sure to check out our new free training linked in the description below this video. Now that you know where to sell digital products instead of Amazon KDP, you might be wanting to learn how to sell digital products with $0 and grow fast. But how do you do that? Well, it all starts by watching this next video here, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it is way more powerful. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.